Hello and welcome to A Few Dice Shorts. Uh, start off session 5. Yeah. Over to Hobbs with the news.
Yes, news. We have an audio podcast now up for session 1. Session 2 will be coming probably tomorrow or Monday. We're going to catch up with our YouTube release schedule, so our podcasts and our YouTube videos will be coming out at the same time for the same session.
Speaking of YouTube, the next episode, session 3, will be uploaded right after the game today at 3. Well, 3 Eastern. Sorry, I should probably specify. We are down one of our British boys today. Nathan could not join us. He's too busy with family stuff. Who has families? Am I right, guys? We're all D&D players. We're all orphans. That's how you're supposed to write a D&D character.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it
Yep.
is.
Tragic stories only.
Only
Yep.
tragic stories.
No family members allowed. Right, Ianthe? Oh no! Oh no, I'm digging a grave. I didn't mean to.
And it's not yours.
It's not mine! Is that a benefit or a negative? Who knows?
Anyways, speaking of digging graves, you guys succeeded in acquiring your wagon. You guys bought supplies, and you talked a 14-year-old into joining you on your adventures. Just because he knows some magic. You guys have head out from Talandazar. Spent a good day traveling. Found a colossal warforged rotting in the woods. No power to it. Be something fun to maybe come back to later. Met a interesting halfling on the road. And also, rounding out the first day of travel, you made it to Narakoth, a military port, where you guys had a nice evening. The following morning, not so much, as you were all interrogated by mage hunters, and somehow got out of that by the skin of your teeth, without any sort of violent actions being taken. And then headed off to Arakzar, where on the way you ran into a hill giant and a bugbear that made a little toll road. Some near fatal hits there, but thanks to some some creative thinking, Cassius managed to blind the ogre and bugbear, and imitating the bugbear's voice, caused the ogre to splat his ally, where followed up by your resident hobgoblin, who finished off the ogre with several staggering shots. You guys ended your day on the outskirts of Arakzar. That is where we'll be picking up as you guys enter the town. Coming closer to Arakzar. Coming down off the hill from the wooded terrain. The salty blast of the sea permeates the air, and you guys hear the crashing of waves nearby. And a little down the hill, you see a kind of a lackluster log wall surrounding the town. And there you don't spot any guards, and you see an open gate.
Do we see any people?
Make a perception check.
14.
You could see a bit of movement in the city. Sorry, I keep saying city, but it's just a small town. You see lights and stuff moving around, torches. You hear some voices here and there. It seems like everything's still going about its normal day. It seems like this place might stay up a little later than most, maybe.
Okay.
You don't see any guards still. You continue on through the gate.
Yeah.
Where the town begins to come to life a little bit. You can hear a lot going on down by the docks. And you can see some traders closing up shops and everything. And you can hear the merry singing coming from several buildings of individuals and groups singing. As of right now, no one really takes notice of you except maybe the occasional merchant that's closing up shop, gives you a wave and doesn't really take notice much. What would you all like to do first?
We should find a place to put the animals.
Yeah, stable perhaps.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Friendly town though.
Seems happier than the last.
I would like you guys to make a insight check.
I'm good at that. Not very much. Oh, I am. I'm one of the best people at that.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly.
Hobbs, it's been a while, but you've seen sorts similar to those that are kind of prowling the streets right now. Pretty rough sailor looking. Ianthe, you've read a lot of books in your time.
Had a lot
These
of time.
people strike you as the sailing sort, but maybe with a hint more illegal tendencies.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of skirting around the law.
Yarg.
Heard lots of great things about pirates.
But
I mean, we have one in our
over
party, don't we?
Yeah,
We fit in,
do.
yeah, pretty well.
100%. But given the look of the place, it actually seems fairly quiet, and you don't see anything inherently wrong, except just the crowd's a bit rougher looking. But you looking for a place to keep your animals.
Selves, hopefully.
I want you guys to roll me a d4. Whoever rolls it first.
3.
Great.
You guys are beginning to walk. You hear merry tunes coming from down one of the streets. And as you guys are rounding around a building in the square, you, Cassius, bump into an individual who seems to be coming from a alleyway. Neither one of you are really paying attention. But,
No.
kind of readjusting yourself, you see that you have bumped into a very large blue dragonborn in some studded leather armor. Got a helmet kind of crooked on his top of his head, and he just is also kind of taken aback from bumping into you. Sorry, not paying attention. Hey, how new in town?
Yeah, we are actually just arrived.
Another figure comes out from the alleyway. Dwarven fella. And looking at the dwarf's attire, he looks more akin to the town guards that you saw in the market area as you guys are passing through. Say, welcome to Arakzar, friends. The name's Drost. And puts a hand out to shake.
Shake it. The name's Cassis.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Cassius. I am, I am now the right hand of the captain of the guard, and me and my friend here are out here celebrating.
May I ask what you guys are celebrating?
Oh, my promotion.
Oh, of course, yes. Well, perhaps we'll catch you out later.
Oh, please. You want to join us now? We're all for it.
Well,
He kind of looks around you. You're probably looking for a place to drop off your stuff first.
yes.
Down the road here, a place called Benji's Hangovers. They'll treat you right.
Sounds
And
good.
after you get set up, feel free to join us over at Ford's Mug. He points down the other side of the road, the path that you guys are getting ready to take. You see a 2-story brick building, and off to the side you see an enormous keg that is nearly as big as the building. And you see several hoses coming from the keg into the building.
Cassidy's jaw just kind of drops and he's speechless.
Up, we'll be over there celebrating. Feel free to stop by. Come on, Gray. Let's let these people have their business. He pats the dwarf on the back, and they both kind of, humming a tune, walk down towards the tavern. So you guys wanted to head over to the inn, the tavern, or something else entirely?
I think we should stable our
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to be in the
everything.
stable of
first.
the animals.
Well, like
and
he
stuff.
said, find a place to put our things and then maybe go drink.
Yeah,
Dave?
sounds good. What's the worst that can happen?
Dinner would
Absolutely
be
nothing,
nice.
I tell you.
I'm just that one bit.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys, following the directions of Mr. Drost, make your way to Benji's Hangovers, where the building itself looks fairly nice. 2 stories, brick and wood. Looks pretty well kept. Until you look off to the side, where you see an alleyway, and you see a rope hanging across various points of this alley. And you see several individuals hung over the ropes, most of which have a bottle next to them. Just stone cold out of it, just laying across the ropes, asleep.
God knows how to have fun.
Oh, go.
Reggie stops the wagon right outside the door, allows you all out. Just tell me whenever you guys find the stables. I'll take it around the park.
Will do.
Thank you, Reggie.
Not a problem. You guys grab any bags and stuff. Head on inside. We were greeted by, given the salty, rough exterior of the town, entering Benji's Hangovers is actually pretty soothing. You actually smell hints of lavender and other various incense. Small little meeting lobby. And at the Coming down the stairway across from you guys, you see a warforged and an apron. Very slender build to it. And he has various, not really piercings, more like drillings are all around his head. And just various jewels and such. Coming down the stairs, she notices you. Ah, good morning. His head twitches a little bit. Evening. Sorry, long day. My name is Benji. Welcome to Benji's Hangovers. Would you care for a room?
Yes, please, Benji.
Yep.
Are we looking for 4 rooms or 5?
They are
Well,
bunk
unless
rooms, so 2 per room.
That
3
works.
silver per room.
okay.
His
Guess
whole head
bunk it.
twitches and an arm kind of jolts a little bit. Would you require stabling?
Yes.
Around
have-
back, I will lead your driver for 1 silver a
Wonderful.
night.
Okay.
He collects your money and hands you all
Yes.
keys. Your rooms are on the top floor, far to the left. I will take care of your stables. Please enjoy your stay.
Thank
His head-
you.
His head snaps nearly 180 degrees and turns back around. And he walks out and begins leading Reggie around back.
Sure, he means well, but Benji's a little creepy.
So he's
Well,
very shiny. That's for sure.
That is true, given the fact that he seems a little busted. He has quite the exterior.
I'm surprised he's still got all that shine on him. You know?
Well, he has to maintain an appearance. Who would want to stay at a place with a dirty innkeeper, you know?
Yeah.
You guys taking your keys, head up to your rooms.
yeah.
Sounds
I'll
good.
room with Bonnie. I'll pay for our room.
Okay, who's staying with who?
Um, I don't mind
You don't mind what?
who I go with.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you get Reggie then.
He
Yeah, I'll
snores.
crash with Hobbs.
Who is Mel staying with? I guess,
Probably I am. Or whoever. He can
you
go
know what?
wherever
He
wants.
wants to hang out with the boys.
Yeah, he can hang out with the
Yeah.
boys.
He'll
Okay.
hang out with Hobbs and Cassius.
He's
Okay.
been spending a ton of time with me. He needs some other people to bond with.
It's only manageable in small doses.
Imagine.
Sorry, I'm getting confused with Anna.
I mean, you're not wrong about either one.
Anyways, you guys head up to your rooms. The rooms themselves, very plain. There's a dresser, a wardrobe, a little desk and chair, and bunk bed.
My Bagsy top bunk.
Each of the rooms are like this, so you guys unload your stuff, make it a little like home, and anything that you guys wish to do, because you have the rest of the night. You guys still have like an hour or so before you would start having to make any sort of checks.
Drinking?
An hour
Food.
to celebrate
Yeah.
Mr. Joff's promotion.
Sure. Make some friends. Maybe they can help us find your grandfather. Maybe they've seen him.
I don't think we should ask young people if they've seen my grandfather, though. Maybe, like, wait until next morning to find out where he might be. Because as much as I trust some people, alcohol makes your memory go blurry.
Fair.
I know for experience.
Anyways, so you guys are heading over to Cord's Mug?
Yes.
Gonna get drunk.
Blub, blub.
Alright, Mel, don't worry about it. I'll pay for all your drinks.
Uh,
Nice.
thanks. You kind of hear him murmur to himself, "Never let me drink."
You're a bad influence, Cassius.
We're trying to help raise a man here. His
You're still
father's
a bad
gone.
influence.
No.
By making
You're
him
a
an
bad
alcoholic
influence,
at
No.
14
Cassius.
years old. 14 years
No.
old.
You're not letting the kid drink.
Fine, fine.
Couldn't get him.
Mel
I give
now
him a
looks
nudge
disappointed.
though. I give him a nudge though. Like, I still got you.
Honestly. Oh,
You guys head over towards Mug,
Mhm.
and I want you guys to roll me a d6. Whoever rolls it first.
I'll sit out of this one.
did it. Yeah.
5. And now roll me a
Five. We're gonna
d4.
die.
Ooh,
Oh,
We're
Now
dead.
I got too excited.
We should let Jack roll on these. Last time it went badly.
Anna, you should probably just really stop talking when it comes to these rolls.
yeah.
As you guys make your way there, the singing and such gets louder, and upon coming next to the giant keg, the smell of alcohol is strong, and out back, behind this fine establishment, you actually hear some cheering, aside from the singing. So you want to head around back, steal the gigantic keg. What's up?
We have the strength to carry a gigantic keg.
Anything is possible with
Ah.
magic.
What's
I mean-
out? I want to see what's outside.
I mean, the outback sounds like cheering, and he got a promotion, so it makes more sense, right?
Heading around back,
Yeah.
you see, you're not heading this alleyway that's kind of marked off beside the giant keg. See a couple individuals standing there, chatting with one another, drinking. Give you a nod as you pass. And out behind this tavern, you see several torches and a crowd of people huddled around what appears to be a fight pit.
Oh.
Those of you paying attention, Vonnie's eyes light up.
Nice.
I mean, I can't fight. See,
Yeah, I'm a bit bruised up from the prior battle also.
Following Bonnie's lead, she begins pushing to the crowd to get up front. And you guys want to follow her, or are you guys gonna stay back, go inside? What are you doing?
Might as well follow.
Yeah.
Just clearing out the way.
Let's see what's going on.
Following Veronica as she parts the crowd. In the ring, you see a dwarven man grappling with a half-orc. Both of them are going at it. People are cheering. You see you see 3 individuals that are taking money around the stands, and it looks like they may have just started. But Veronica's eyes are darting everywhere, and she spots one of these people that are taking money, and she moves over towards one of them and begins striking up a conversation with one.
Nice.
And
Does
the
it
rest of you,
look like who looks better equipped for a fight out of those two?
make an insight check.
Alrighty. There it is. 14.
13. They look fairly even. The half-orc's got size, but that dwarf fella, he's ripped.
Alright. I'm gonna take out a copper piece and just throw it and decide who I'm gonna bet on, because I'm betting, because I have the money for it. Why not? No?
Who are you betting on?
Heads it's the orc, tails it's the dwarf. I'm gonna bet on the dwarf, I guess. I'm gonna go find myself somebody so they can take my money.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Cassius is like, well, this is fucking awesome, but I need to go grab a drink to enjoy this fight, and I'll just look for a log.
Looking around, you do see on the side of the building, you see where there's a door and kind of a outdoor bar area that seems to specifically cater to this fight pit.
Nice.
Approaching it.
Yeah, I'll
They
walk
said
up
fuck.
and yeah, I'll just have whatever in the keg.
Going up to the bar, you see a female tabaxi, kind of short, but she's got like these really puffy clothes on. Hello, what would you like today?
Just whatever's in the keg is fine.
Keg special? Board coming right up. He,
You can make that 2 actually.
ooh, all right. He goes over to a
Oh
tap,
god.
pours you 2 mugs, and slides them down to you. And that'll be. What's that again? Let's place that. Hold on 1 second. I have this there. That wasn't it at all. That was an encounter. Don't worry about that, Tyler.
Oh no!
That'll be 3 copper pieces per mug.
I'll toss her 4.
You're still
8.
short 2.
Oh wait, 3 apiece.
Yes, 3 apiece.
Yeah, I'll toss her 8 then.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Puts the coins in a little pouch.
And
Alright.
I whisper, or don't whisper, I just say, you're welcome back in Tabaxi.
Gives a bit of a nod of, thanks for learning my language. It's neat.
What if she didn't know Tabaxi?
Me?
That would have been an
Oh.
awkward
Bit
conversation.
awkward.
That would have been.
Oh god.
She'd just be like, what did he say?
Hobbs barely knows he knows Goblin.
Hey, that's not the same thing.
He's a special case.
But yeah, I take the second drink and I sneak it to Mel.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh god.
I'm glad away. Glad I'm away betting. Nice.
Oh my
20.
god.
Nobody knows.
The kid does
Yep.
it now.
Does Mel know this?
Mel just kind of watching the fights. All of a sudden, there is a mug in his hand, and he looks around for a second and sees Cassius off to the side taking a sip. It's like, I don't know what you're looking around about.
Gods. Cassius.
Honestly.
I can't help myself.
Anyways, what's the rest of everyone doing? The fight's still going on. It's only been
Um,
the first round
Is-
so far. The orc has won the first round.
Here's probably going to get a keg special as well. Just drink in hand and a fight going on. Why not?
Okay, that'll be 3 silver.
What's the current going
Free
back?
silver? I thought it was copper.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
did I mishear?
Oh,
Going to say that is the one
No,
expensive
it's
fight.
expensive for dwarves.
It's more for
What's the
dwarves.
current? What's the current starting bet for placing one on the dwarf?
The current starting bets, that would be 3 copper.
Alright, let's just make sure I don't have 7 random copper, and I'm just gonna place 7 copper on the dwarf.
Okay.
1480. Nice. Divisible by 5, but I wouldn't know how much it is anyway.
That's, how much? 7 copper and what else? Or just 7 copper?
Yeah, just 7 copper on the dwarf.
Okay.
I ain't betting much. I ain't gonna seem rich in this place.
Okay. So as you take your bet, you guys enjoying the fight. Second round goes by. The dwarf managed to suplex the half orc. He's looking a bit rough, and that ends round 2.
Nice, nice.
And come round 3, the half orc gets a good right hook on the dwarf, and as the dwarf stumbles, the crowd pushes him back in. Dwarf shakes his head. He runs, and the half orc braces himself and gets ready to punch him in the stomach. And the dwarf jumps up and just drop kicks the half orc right in the chest,
Nice.
and the half orc
Always
goes
better
down,
luck.
gasping for air.
What a show!
And and everyone just bursts into a cheer. Referee comes out, grabs the shoulder of the dwarf. A winner! And the dwarf goes over to the half orc, pats him on the chest, grabs his arm, and helps pull him up. The half orc's still a bit woozy from the kick. And the half orc, after finding his balance, grabs the dwarf and hoists him up onto his shoulder. And again, the crowd cheers.
Nice. Sportsmanship. We love to see it.
And handing out winnings, Ianthe, you received 21 copper pieces.
Nice. I'll take it.
And Cassius, you polish off your drink. I need you to make me a con save.
Oh god.
You got it.
That stuff hits you hard.
Oh my god.
You're only just buzzed, but that's some pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, I'm feeling a
Anyways.
little sleepy. Maybe going back to the inn soon.
What's the kid doing?
I need to make a
Oh,
roll for
shit.
him. Give me just a second.
Do I need to make a roll as well?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
But here, it's not bad. Apparently, this human fella just can't hold a drink. And now, Mel's turn. A little better, but not enough. We'll see how that goes. Anyways,
Oh boy.
as you guys are looking about, you see Veronica has vanished,
Oh boy.
and you
That's all
see that they're calling up the next fighters. You see a Goliath on one end, and you see Veronica on the other.
Alright.
Woman is
I'm betting-
mad.
I'm betting 50 copper on Bonnie.
Is that all? Okay,
I
I'm gonna
don't care
bet.
if I lose it.
I'm gonna bet 4 gold pieces on Bonnie if I can.
Oh
They
my
expect bet
goodness.
it's that big.
You're insane.
How much cop? How much on Bonnie? Same here.
Alright. Can I bet 4 gold pieces? Is that a too
4
big
gold?
a bet?
I mean,
Yeah.
the person that you're handing the money to, his eyes go wide. He looks around and makes sure no one else sees it.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Since you're betting on Veronica, I'll pull her character sheet up real quick. We'll say that for the sake of this, go ahead and roll the dice for her real quick. So that she expended them all. Oh shit. She's back up to full.
I don't know if it's just me, but Tyler, you're a little bit tinny sounding.
How am I sounding now?
That sounds fine.
I think it's because there's some machinery going on in the background. Might be it. Keeps up, just let me know.
Okay.
The referee has them shake hands. This Goliath makes Veronica look like a child. His whole hand encompasses, like, you don't even see Veronica's hand in this handshake. And you see Veronica, her eyes are just big and wide. She is ready for this.
God, she's insane. I love her.
Okay, let me flip a quick thing here.
Yeah, it's still doing it, Tyler, when you talk for more than a couple words.
Try something then. Okay, hopefully this works now. If not, I might have to wait until break to figure out what's going on. Can you still understand me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
As long as you can
there's just
understand me, we're okay.
extra noise.
I can never understand you.
Valid.
Likewise to you, Anna.
Goes both ways.
Okay, so starting things off, Veronica is going to go in, get up real close to him, and go for a punch to the side. See how that goes. As I can find the unarmed strike there. There we go. That'll be a hit.
Oh boy.
Could I be cheering her on and giving her advantage the whole time with my
Oh,
ability?
can I give her a bardic inspiration by cheering?
Yes, you can actually.
Yes. Go on,
Put
buddy.
4 gold on you.
She,
Better
Yeah,
win
gets-
you better win this.
she gets in really close. Like the Goliath strikes a pose, ready to brace himself and get ready to throw a punch. And the next thing he blinks, and the next thing he knows, Veronica is right up on him, gut punching him twice. Yeah, that Goliath looks a bit taken aback by what just happened. Okay, so for that he's going to retaliate by just taking an elbow and trying to hit her right on top of the head. And he is going to miss.
Couldn't be me.
Ooh. Go on, buddy.
Veronica's
You
going to
need to
come back
lose this
around.
properly, bud.
Well, she just got an 18 and 20 on that roll,
God.
Nice.
Yeah, Bonnie.
This poor
dealing
Goliath
another
didn't know what
10,
hit him.
dealing another 10 damage.
God damn
It's
it,
a-
Bonnie.
As she sidesteps the elbow, she is going to go and punch him once right in the calf. As the Goliath kind of bends down, she's going to go through and just palm strike the side of his head. That Goliath is not looking good. Going to shake, and as he's beginning to get up, he's going to try to uppercut her. And as he goes to punch, she manages to grab his wrist, throw him over to the side, and onto his ass. Well, not his ass, his front ass, chest. That word.
His
And
front half.
Oh,
she is
God.
going to try. She's going to throw 2 more punches at him, and just before she throws the punches, the ref is going to call the round. Veronica takes a step back, helps up the Goliath. The Goliath just looks like, what the hell just happened? As he's going back to his side of the ring, he gives her a pat on the shoulder and kind of staggers over.
Holy shit, Vonnie is crazy impressive.
Badass.
Where's the person taking the bets? I need to get in on this.
It's easy to find one. How much are you putting down?
I'll just do like 10 copper.
Smart, see? That's smart. Don't pull out a ton of wealth in a pirate town.
Fine. It's
You're gonna
fine.
get shanked.
Okay. Round 2.
It's fine. I got healing.
The Goliath, knowing that Veronica is very quick, is going to take lead on this one. 24 to hit. And he's pushed that over. Dealing 6 damage. Veronica takes a heavy hit there, staggers, falls to the ground, does a back roll right back to her feet, and charges him down again. And as the Goliath goes for another punch, he is going to sidestep. And he sees that coming, braces himself, just takes the blow. Next one hits pretty damn well with a natural 20, dealing 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As he absorbs his first punch, he's going to come back with an elbow and hit him right in between the shoulder blades, staggering the Goliath. And he is going to make a con save just real quick to see if any bad stuff happens there.
Oh, God.
Bad stuff happens.
Oh,
Who would... Mahir, since you believe in Vonnie so much, I want you to roll for the wounds table for this guy.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning.
We did bludgeoning and blunt force. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
God.
Damn, son.
So, unbeknownst to everyone, this Goliath has been left with some internal injuries from that blow. He's not going to have a good next few days. But he is still fighting.
My goodness.
Okay, so as he
He's gonna kill someone.
he staggered from one knee, he's going to throw an arm around the side and see if he can catch her off guard for a 20 to hit. Another 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Come on, Vonnie, shake it off.
Doesn't he have to make the saving throw?
Oh, that is right. I forgot about that. Sorry. 15. He made it.
Oh, he does it. He does it.
He does hit. Veronica, staggered, is going to fall on her ass, and the round is going to be called.
Oh, boy.
No.
going to get back up, and time for the final round. Who's losing money?
It's
I'm
me.
gonna lose a lot.
You got it, Vonnie.
Veronica is going to charge in first, and as she does, the Goliath is going to try to kick her, standing Spartan kick her, and she is going to slide off to the side and go for an arm strike. 14, that's a hit, followed by another one. That's a miss. 7 points. As he gets staggered, he's going to catch her other fist and roll a natural 20 on the counterattack.
Here you're losing 4 gold, bruh.
Looks like I have. Wait, doesn't
He
he
is
have to
going-
make the save throw again?
Yep. He makes it.
Shit.
So that is 11 points
No.
of bludgeoning damage. Veronica's going to have to make a con save.
Oh no. Oh no.
Veronica
That's
is going to have to make a wound.
rough.
Is going to have to roll
Oh
wounds.
no.
Well, luckily she's not disarmed. Unless the Goliath just rips off her hands.
Oh god.
I mean, that's illegal.
No hands for you. Yeah.
She can become a Captain Hook. Can have more.
Nothing bad happens to Vonnie there, just a staggering blow. She is going to return the favor.
Wait.
As I get back to the thing. There we go. Here it is. 20
Nice.
and 15 both hit.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. The Goliath still standing strong.
Ah.
Yeah.
The Goliath's gonna take a punch now. 8. That is a fail on his action. So his internal injuries seem to got the better of him there, and he was winded. He's gonna kind of back away from her a little bit. Veronica is going to take the advantage. 15. 12 misses. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As he begins to stagger, she is going to take her right leg and step around his front foot, and as he begins to stay back, he is going to trip, and as he is tripping, she is going to pull her foot back, raise a fist, and punch him straight in the chest into the ground. The Goliath is down, and the ref quickly runs over to Veronica, grabbing her on the shoulder, pulling her away, and the crowd cheers.
Who's the amazing gambler? That's right, Mahir is.
Oh my
You're gonna
goodness.
get around here.
I can't wait to hear the song about your amazing gambling. Even more so than your amazing fighting. The gambling song is the one I can't
Oh
wait
yeah,
for.
that one. There's so many songs I'll need to write, yeah. The one about the ogre, the one about where I saved everyone's asses and stopped them from dying, the one about
The
the
one about the
gambling,
dragon.
One about the one about the dragon, you know, that one that happened. That was
Yeah,
on my way to meet you guys, you know. That just happened.
No, that was when we were inside the golem. Right?
Oh yeah, that happened too.
This
yeah, no,
seems
You
very
put 2 dragons
suspicious.
at this
there's
point.
there's so many dragons I am for. Like, I just get muddled up sometimes, you know.
Dragon Slayer Mahir.
Yep, that's it.
Veronica, after accepting the applause, she quickly goes over to the Goliath and begins helping him up, and helps him over to the corner and begins helping him because she could tell something's wrong with him. And while she's doing that, you guys get your winnings.
Nice.
Ianthe, you receive 200 copper pieces.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Cassius, you receive
Yeah.
20 copper pieces.
Take it.
Mahir, you will receive 16 gold.
Solid.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're gonna get murdered.
The fella handing out the money is going to try to pull a little sleight of hand so no one catches it. Okay, we'll say that no one noticed the money being transferred to you.
Nice.
They can tell that you won something, but they're not sure how much.
Hmm.
I don't know
What?
if it's the keg talking, but watching Vonnie beat that Goliath was pretty hot.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That was awesome.
I say we get more drinks in celebration of that good fight.
Yep, solid.
Solid.
Agreed.
Okay, who's getting a drink? Be
I'm
3
getting
copper?
a drink.
I'll
I'm
get one
gonna
more,
bring the
even though that
drink.
first one hit me pretty hard.
I'll have one as well.
Go ahead and take it away, and the backseat woman gives you each a drink.
Lovely. 6, 4, 8. Alrighty.
You guys are getting your drinks. The next fight is starting. It is getting a bit late, though.
Should we head inside and see whether the celebration's still going on and get somebody a drink for a well-deserved promotion?
Yeah, we haven't ran into Drost yet.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty.
Veronica's going to hang
gonna-
out the fight pits for just a little bit while you guys take care of this. Not
Mhm.
fighting, but she's there.
Fair.
Oh boy.
You guys head on inside. I thought it might have been packed outside, but it's just as packed inside. Moving through crowd, you do see where there is a blue dragonborn currently standing, drinking, and demanding another round for like 2 of the tables that are there. And it is the familiar dragonborn, Drost. He
Nice.
doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. But as you guys are going through, a door opens to your side, and you see a familiar dwarf coming out of the latrine. It is Drost's friend. Ah! You guys! He slaps Hob in the thigh. Come on!
Alright.
Could have missed the
Okay.
celebration.
He leads you over to the tables where Drost is, along with what appear to be several other guards. And just a couple other civilians. And I would like you all to make perception checks.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
Ah, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Good times.
boys.
Ah,
Average.
yeah.
Solid. Absolutely solid.
Super average.
For context, highest rolled is an 11.
Bell's gonna roll with disadvantage on this. 7. So no one got above a 12. Good
This is
times,
where you
good
don't
times.
give kid alcohol.
You don't know he had any.
Exactly.
Oh, no, I don't.
What is Iant's
That's-
past perception?
It's
13.
not that high. It's a 13. We're not that good.
I would like Ianth to make a insight check.
See, she notices that he's drunk.
That's a 16.
Something's off with Mel. Can't quite put your finger on it, but something's off.
Look, I showed restraint. I didn't even buy him a second drink.
Sure.
Just outed yourself, Cassius.
No one said
I
it.
thought it was. She might not have noticed, but I could tell. I thought it was obvious. This little lad is drunk.
I think you might be as well.
Me? No.
So, you guys are brought over to Drost. Again, with all the various guards, civilians celebrating. Drost noticing you. Hey, new friends. You guys
How's it
just
going?
find a place to stand or sit.
I'll just stand.
I'll sit down.
I'll sit. Yeah.
I'm a strong wizard.
As you guys are standing there, Dross is just thanking his comrades and everything. And then after a little bit of a speech, he turns to you guys. Already a bit tipsy. Points a mug over to you all. And welcome the newcomers to town. Ran into them on the way here. Quite literally. Make them feel at home. Dross looks around for a second, and the dwarven fellow jumps up. Get around for these folks!
I'll just hold up my
Ooh.
still full mug from outside up.
Oh, come on, you can have more. It's a fun
Yeah.
night. They bring out.
Wait, what's I'm doing with this one? What's I'm doing with this one? I've got a charge to keep an eye on. I look towards Mal.
Ianthe, you notice an individual off to the side, part of this group, off the side. He seems to be staring at you oddly. A human male, shaved head, like shiny bald, and he has a small bit of a beard, kind of a Cassius going on. And he seems to have a, can't quite put your finger on, but a familiar cloak. Seems to be staring at you guys with some intent. Got a mug in his hand, kind of tapping inside of it.
Huh. Like that.
You guys.
Right.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
Keeping that in mind.
Reggie is currently on his second mug. He seems to actually be going pretty strong.
Nice. Solid.
Somebody has to.
Go, Reggie. Go, Reggie. Go.
I would like Ianthe. Who's all got a second drink?
Me.
Or
I do.
first.
I do as well.
First. Yeah.
So everyone go ahead and make a con save.
That's a
Second
free
one was
body.
better.
Oh,
Hobbs.
it's a heavyweight.
The 19 on that
He's
save.
tall.
Okay. This is nothing to you. You were in a dwarven city, my guy. This is nothing to you.
Who was I?
I've been drinking with the dwarves.
He's just too tall. He has more body mass for it to get through.
But here you haven't had a drink this strong in a while. Let's go with that.
You like the lighter, fruitier drinks, right?
Nothing wrong with that.
I'll go with
No,
like
I
a
didn't
bit of
say there
everything.
was.
I'll take whatever if it's boozy.
Yeah.
But
Perfect.
Cassius, world's getting a bit spinny for you, and I would like you to roll a d6 for me.
Oh no, please don't vomit on me.
Oh god.
6. Here, roll me a d4. 3. Okay. Come to that here in a second.
Ah,
Oh man, I'm a lightweight.
learning something new every day.
There's definitely a sting to it, but you're okay.
Yeah.
Cassius
That's good.
is not doing so hot. Ianthe, you do see Mel reaching for another mug.
I'm gonna slap at his hand as soon as I see him reach out.
He looks up at you with big puppy dog eyes.
No. You can have more tomorrow.
He
One
just
drink per night is your max.
his face just morphs to a frown. He just looks at the table of people and his forehead on the table. Just lays there.
Do you guys have any snacks in this inn, or is it just alcohol? I'd like some. That'd be good. Soak up some of that.
Caesar's ears definitely perk up to the sound of snacks.
Like pretzels or peanuts or pretzels. I don't really
Cassius?
like pretzels.
Yep.
As the night goes on a little bit and you guys enjoying the company, a woman approaches you. Appears to be wood elven, maybe half elf, you're not quite sure. It's a bit hard to tell because everything looks a bit odd to you.
A little blurry.
She's got a kind of nothing that's. She's kind of in fisher's garb right now. It looks like she may have just got out of the fish market or something. But it is very Cassius-esque in the appeal. Aside from the dress.
I see.
And she begins flirting with you. Ianthe, you have no idea what's going on there. Hobbs, Mahir, you two tell something's going on. Reggie is drunk and cackling in the corner. Mel's head is still face first on the table. Even with the occasional knocking of the table, his head goes bopping up and slams back into it.
Is he sad, upset, or like what's
Asleep.
going on? Just
He's a
asleep.
teenager.
He's asleep.
Oh, okay.
You kind of look at him, shake him a little bit, he just grumbles at you.
I'm not
Okay.
carrying him back. I don't have the strength in my arms.
I'll carry him back.
Make sure not to drop him.
So as the night kind of winds down, a lot of the tavern begins to empty out. Did any of you have any second drinks? Or third?
I'll have a second one.
I think Mahir would have probably gone for a third. Just being
Okay.
Mahir.
I think Cassius would have liked to, but could probably not walk to get a third, so he just finished with 2.
Cassius is going to make a wisdom save real quick, while Hobbs and Mahir polish off their next drinks. Cassius, you managed to stop yourself from getting another drink. Hobbs, that one hits you hard as rocks with that natural one. At first, you're like halfway through, like, man, why is everyone out cold? And then you take a next step, and you're like, oh,
I get it now.
Got regrets, mother.
But Cassius, you seem to be far too interested in the wood elf woman that is flirting with you.
Sounds about right.
She invites you for some time away.
I gladly accept.
You guys see Cassius being led through the inn by this elf woman, and out the door.
Try and remember what she looks like.
Pretty poofy red hair, almost in sort of a afro, but it kind of goes down along her back. It's very interesting hairstyle. You haven't really seen any hairstyles to begin with, given your background.
I've seen like 7.
But
How many people are in this group?
that hair, along with a couple markings on her face, like kind of tribal-esque tattoos, seem to be the most notable features on her.
Alright, that's good enough. I just need a bare description in case he gets lost. I'm sure I could find him.
But we'll come back to that one here in just a bit.
Oh no,
Oh,
you're
God.
gonna die.
Oh.
So, let's see here. Drost is very, very woozy. Says he's going to take his leave. He actually has to start work tomorrow in his new position, and probably getting drunk was not the best idea.
You can have another one to secure the hangover. That's how it works.
He thinks about it for a second, gives a bit of a nod, and orders one out the door.
I'll wave them all.
And the rest of you, what are you all doing? You have a drunk hobgoblin. Mahir's a bit buzzed. You're down a man, and Veronica is, you're guessing, still out back. You're not sure. Reggie is hammered. Mel is sound asleep.
Hobbs wants to go to bed, so he's gonna try and carry Mel back to the room.
Oh no.
You just grab Mel and kind of fireman carry him. You're strong enough where it's not
Oh
too
my
big of a deal.
God.
You just kind of stagger a bit.
Alright.
Thank God he doesn't drop him.
I
No.
need that boy's brain cell.
Hobbs just grabs Mel and leaves. Doesn't say anything to anybody. Just
The old
walks
Irish
away.
goodbye.
As you guys start heading out the door, Ianthe, out of the corner of your eye, that one man that you saw staring at you, out of the corner of his eyes, just kind of watching you guys leave. He's been drinking, but you assume it's not alcohol that he's drinking. Just watches you guys walk out the door.
Oh no. Oh no.
Doesn't get up or anything.
Oh no.
Why you? Oh no. Oh, she's gone.
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh,
It's so
no.
bad she disappeared.
Oh no.
I really don't like that he has a beard like mine and a cloak.
It's
I don't know if he's from
Cassius'
where I'm
evil
from.
twin, Baldo. Yes, there you are. You're back. You're back. Good job, man.
Sorry. Discord hates me.
Okay.
Should probably look into why that's doing that. Anyways, you guys head back to the inn. You guys don't see Cassius anywhere, but you do see Veronica coming out from that alleyway, stumbling in behind you guys. Here she was drinking a little bit as well. But she's not down any money, though.
Winner privilege.
Yep. But you guys stagger your way back to the inn, where, upon entering, you see the odd warforged off to the side, behind a desk, reading a book. Notices you, his head jerks up a couple times. Ah, hello. Welcome back. I see you enjoyed your night.
Yo,
Do you require anything?
nope.
Maybe a glass of water to Hobbs's room for when he wakes up would be wise.
I will get the hangover kit ready.
Thank you so much.
You
Ooh,
see that
could I
he...
ask what is?
What?
Sorry. Could I ask what's in the hangover kit? Because I'm curious now.
A Bloody
Just
Mary.
some herbs, as well as water. Just some things to help you get over it a little faster. At least you're not like the sods off the side. You do notice that whenever you came by, there were a lot more people hanging over the ropes.
Oh.
You
Alright.
guys head up to your rooms, and since you're missing a Cassius, I guess Mel has a place to sleep now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dump
Yeah.
him on the bed, and attempt to alarm my room door in my
Make
drunken stupor.
make it an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Okay,
Shit.
Holy
18.
shit.
18 with a natural 20. Okay. With a moment of clarity, shake your head. You're like, Hobbs, do this. You are the hobgoblin. You got this. Moment later, you got your alarm set up.
Quick question.
Yes.
Since these are bunk beds, are you putting Mel in the bottom or the top bunk? And if you're putting him in the bottom bunk, can you get up to the top bunk without falling?
I will find out. Mel
it's-
definitely went in the bottom bunk.
Okay. So, Hobbs, I want you to make a dexterity save. Okay, good enough. You
13.
managed to
Okay.
climbing up this little ladder. You kind of, whoo,
Flop into bed.
yeah, and finally managed to get your way up top. And that is the most comfy bed you've ever slept in.
Yeah.
It could just be the alcohol talking, but damn, that is a comfy bed. And you are out.
Yep.
Ianthe, you seem to be alone for tonight, as Veronica had saw someone off the side, said she'll be back about an hour or so.
Alrighty. Huh. I'm gonna try and spend that hour trying to remember where I've seen that cloak before.
Make a history or perception check, either one.
13.
13. It's very familiar. The garbage gentleman was a bit different. But the cloak, you saw very recently. Like in the previous town.
Uh-oh.
It was the cloak of the mage hunters.
I haven't done anything yet. I don't
He was
recall
giving you,
doing,
he was giving you some side eye.
but I haven't done any magic yet. Alright. Alright. Not gonna start anything if he's not gonna start anything.
But here,
Yeah.
Yep.
Reggie, he doesn't even make it to the bed. He just flops out, sprawls out on the ground.
Can I drag him to the bottom bunk?
Uh,
I don't want to trip up on him in the night.
make a strength check.
Okay.
11. I would say it takes you a little bit because he is just currently just dead weight. You manage to drag him up into the bed, and you make your way up to your bed.
Yep. Honestly, Reggie.
Anyone else doing anything except for Hobbs, who is currently passed out, and Cassius, who we'll get to that later.
No, I am just gonna go to sleep a little bit. Yeah, no, we have to keep the door unlocked for Vonnie, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go sleep. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna poof my cat into bed with me so I can use it as my security blanket. Oh.
You
Yeah, it's gonna get smothered.
you all, for the most part, enjoy your long rest. Go ahead and do anything you need to for that. Veronica did come in right before you fell asleep, Ianthe.
Good. She's not dead either. Good.
Told you good night. Everything seemed fine. She just seemed a little buzzed.
Okay. Cool.
But come morning, uh, Hobbs, here, I want you both to roll a d4.
Okie dokie.
Hobbs, I want you to
One.
roll an additional d4.
4.
Yes.
Mahir, you are down 1 hit point. Hobbs, you are down 5 hit points.
Okay.
And as you guys awaken, you do see the little kit that Benji was talking about on your desk. Got water, various herbs and stuff, and has little instructions and everything what to do.
Oh, that's cute.
I will follow the instructions.
Wait, is that on my desk as well?
Yes, it is. It is in each
Oh.
room.
Oh.
Following
That's
the
nice.
instructions, I want both of you to roll 1d4, and then add that to your hit points.
3.
Oh no, I guess I'm full health since I was. Who'd have guessed?
So, Ianthe, you and Veronica awaken.
Yes.
Not hungover, but it's a bit, kind of morning.
Yeah.
But, is there anything that you guys wish to do?
Have breakfast.
Breakfast?
Hmm.
Okay.
Castius is not here.
He is not here.
Okay. I'll wake Mel up. Let's go eat. If he doesn't get up,
Oh my
I'll
God.
get him up.
He looks rough.
That's fine.
Cassius feel the guilt for giving a child alcohol.
He's not here to feel the guilt.
Nope.
No.
Food will help.
Anyways, Hobbs, seeing how bad he is, you encourage him to follow the hangover instructions.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
He is not doing good at all. He is at a whopping 3 HP right now.
My goodness.
Go.
Get some food, go back to sleep.
Mm.
We'll come get you if we leave.
Oh, could I check up on Reggie too? Like, how's Reggie feeling? From
Oh, God.
He is still out.
Is he alive?
He's alive, but he's enjoying his away time here. He just kind of come get me when you need me. He just
Okay.
grumbles to you and just stays asleep.
Oh God, I'll just leave him. Oh.
Oh boy.
Go find Ianthe.
Coming out the
I'm
door,
downstairs.
you guys all regroup in the lobby area. Where you see 2 individuals, Fisher's garb, heading out the door, and Benji standing there, waving them off. But eventually, most of you are all there. Hobbs, Ianthe, Veronica, Mahir, Mel, who currently wishes he was dead, all standing in the lobby.
So you shouldn't have drunk anything.
I'll get him
regret
some
everything.
food and send him back to bed.
Fresh air might do him some good.
Benji leads you over to a table. I will get you some breakfast post haste.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That will be a certain amount of money as soon as I can recall the money.
Let
Sounds
me
good,
compute
boss.
that first.
That will be 1 silver piece apiece, please.
I'll pay 2 silver pieces. Well, I'll pay him 20 copper pieces for both Mel and I.
I'll pay for me.
20 copper pieces is 2 silver. Yes, math.
Okay. Do you all enjoy your...
Cassius didn't come back.
I know
No
who he
Cassius.
left with. We can go try and find her. They looked to be having fun. Like, like midway through a romance novel when people start flirting together finally after like becoming friends and learning that, hey, they're not your enemy, we can bond and finally maybe get close to one another. Well, Cassius was doing that with her pretty much immediately after getting drunk. So he skipped like the first few chapters of a romance novel.
So what you're saying is that this is no romance novel.
I mean, it could be like one of those really short stories.
Life
Wow,
is
so you're-
generally not like a book.
So you're saying they have no future together? That is harsh.
I mean, maybe they get eloped like really quickly after this. I don't know.
After a bit of chatting and still getting woken up, Benji brings out your meals, bacon and eggs, and some pancakes for everybody.
Uh,
Yum.
I'll
And while
trade
you
my bacon
guys-
for more pancakes. If anybody wants my bacon, I'll take your pancakes.
While you guys enjoy your nice, delicious breakfast. It's kind of interesting. A Warforged cooking and cooking very well. It's kind of odd, but anyways, it happened. Meanwhile, somewhere dark, Cassius, you begin to groggily open your eyes to the sounds of birds. You feel a bit cramped, and you feel something furry crawling around your leg.
Take at it.
You hear a squeak, and eyes barely open. You see a blurry, small something run out into the light. You rub your eyes, looking around, and since the confusion sets in, you're not quite sure what happened last night. But you're getting flashes of another party, not at the tavern, somewhere else. It was like somewhere out in the woods. You remember that woman? You two had a fun time. And one, you feel like you really had to pee. But two, looking around, are you in a tree?
I'm in a tree.
You peek your head out from this kind of man-sized hole and look around. Sure enough, you are inside of a tree, like been hollowed out at the bottom, and right next to some woods. And you see the creature that you had just kicked out was a squirrel.
The last fucking time I flirt with one of them woodsy elves.
As you begin to talk, it is not common you're speaking. It is Sylvan. You now know Sylvan.
What is going on? Is this a dream?
Taking a second to realize, like, wait a second, that's not my usual voice. Take a second to focus, and you can still speak common. But you know Sylvan now. Feel around your head and everything. Your beard seems a bit longer. Your mustache longer. Your hair is a unkempt mess, but kind of smooth back. And you're wearing
That'll happen last
very
night.
different garb. Seems to be made of hides and very large leaf wrappings. You are not hungover. You're dizzy, but you're not hungover.
You say I'm dirty, or is this garb
The
clean?
garb itself is very clean. It is
Okay.
very clearly some sort of clothing. It's not just thrown together. It's actually
Yeah.
sewn and everything. But you're fairly clean. Got a little bit of dirt here and there, but it could just be from sitting underneath a tree.
I just started thinking about how my hair grew so fast.
Well, I'll tell you
Where was
metagame
I?
knowledge. You are 1 year older.
Oh gosh.
The hell?
What did you do?
What this guy is
I
one
would
hell of
be
a
23
one-night
years old
stand.
now.
Flipping
And
heck.
I don't remember anything.
You might remember some things here and there. Just kind of build up
Yeah.
to that. But kind of when you're feeling around your face, you do notice your eye patch isn't there. And as you're feeling your eye, where there was a hole, you feel something there. You can't see out of it, but there's something there. It feels hard.
Is there anybody around me, or am I'm in a tree, I guess. So
Yes, you are in a tree.
I would like to get out from beneath the tree if I can and walk towards town.
Make a perception check.
If I can find town.
14, okay. Staggering out into the morning light, you can hear the crashing of waves nearby, and to walk around this wooded area, and you do see the walls of the town.
Yeah, and there's no sign of the wood elf girl.
Nope.
All right, well.
The only people
suppose
that you
I'll-
see right now are the people that are currently in boats and ships out on the water, and the occasional passerby around the town. No one around you.
Well, I guess I would walk to town. I would walk to the inn.
Okay. Meanwhile, as you guys are polishing off your breakfast, the door opens, and a somewhat familiar figure steps in. Cassius. And very bizarre woodland garb, and all of his hair is longer. Also, he's missing an eye patch. And you notice where his eye patch was, there is now a gleaming gem.
It's awesome.
A familiar gem, the Gem of Brightness.
Oh goodness.
Oh boy. um,
What happened to you?
I can barely remember myself, but I feel phenomenal. Yeah, you guys mean to, what happened to my eye patch?
Oh, we haven't seen you
No,
since last
you
night.
went, and then here you are. Completely
Yeah.
different.
What do you mean?
You
Oh,
left
yeah,
with a lady.
I mean,
maybe,
where's all
maybe-
your clothes?
That's a good question that I do not have the answer to.
Hmm.
I remember going to another party. We were in the woods having a good time. Next thing I know, I'm waking up inside of a tree.
Cassius,
this-
as you begin to think, you do see that you actually entered that tree last night. The woman led you to it. You both crawled in, and you were greeted by a bright outdoor woodland area where drinks were flowing like rivers, and there was all sorts of manners of individuals that you have never seen before.
I snap my fingers. Wait, it's coming back to me. Guys, I have to show you this tree. Come on, come on.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna take my final pancake as a to-go snack and just follow Cassius.
All right.
So does your eye hole hurt?
Does it hurt?
Yeah, does it hurt?
No, feels fine. Actually feels. But before, when you guys got here, it was still a bit sore, but there's no pain at all.
Nice.
Really good stuff. If you don't feel the pain of having a gem drilled into your skull.
It's not drilled in there. It has actually been shaped to resemble an eye.
That's awesome.
So as he's actually looking around, it's actually looking around with his regular eye.
Oh,
It's just
feeling
kind of
happy.
odd seeing this stone eye moving around. Definitely a look. So you guys are heading over to that tree?
Yeah.
Yep. I need to show
It's
them this awesome
best
tree
tree.
that I found.
Special tree, apparently.
About 5 minutes out of town, Cassius takes you to a tree. Well, it's where he said the tree was. Well, the tree with a hole. There's a tree there. No hole.
I'm just scratching my head and walking circles around the tree.
Cassius, what did you have last night? There was nothing like in your drink, was there?
I don't know.
Imagine a tree.
Maybe it was that tabaxi woman. You know. I don't know. I literally can't explain any of this.
Just had a thing for humans that knew Tabaxin.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sorry to have wasted your guys' time, but there was okay, last night there was portal, there was something, there was a hole in this tree you could walk through. We were partying. It was awesome. That's all I can remember. I don't know. I thought I could show you guys again, but
You recall one more thing now. What happened with your eye? The elven woman that you came with introduces you to a bizarre figure, a man that seemed to be half horse, half man. And he says he can give you a pretty face and help fix your eye up a little bit. And you remember him shaping the gem and fitting it to your eye.
okay, well. Moments of last night are coming back to me.
As you say that, you remember another thing. That you actually went to sleep. You went to sleep with this elven woman, and then you woke up with her. Then again, and again, and again. You're not sure how long this lasts. But you begin to remember almost like an alternative life.
Guys, I don't know what happened, but I really kind of want to find the elf that I met last night. I feel like I lived, I don't know, a whole year with her, and I just woke up in this tree. I don't know, nothing makes sense, but
I want you to
yeah,
make
and
a
I met a
history check.
centaur.
What kind of check?
History.
Yeah.
18.
Neat.
Nice.
It hasn't been accessed in a very long time from what you know, but you think he may have somehow wound up in the Feywild.
Oh. Oh, Cassius. Not a very good thing. Oh boy. Okay.
Cassius? As Ianthe is shaking her head, oh knowing the situation, you remember one more thing.
Oh god.
You remember the elven woman giving birth.
Oh
Oh
no.
god.
No.
No.
You now remember you have a son now.
Oh god.
Oh, what the?
A lot can happen in a year, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god.
And then they just kicked you out.
Yeah, that part's a bit
Suppose.
fuzzy. You fell asleep one night next to her, and now you are here.
Well, yeah, guys. I guess I'm a father. Unless, of course, this is all a crazy dream.
I'll
No,
pinch
it-
him.
Kylie, I mean, I saw you leave with her, and you look off, and your description is fitting for what I know of the Feywild. Which just begs the question, what did you do in that entire year other than birth a child?
From what you can tell, you were mostly partying. Much of it was just a big partying blur until near the end, a little after your child was born, where you were met by a very large, imposing female figure, like at easily 12 foot tall. Can't really remember what she looked like or anything, or what happened with that interaction. After that, everything got blurry.
Oh, just to make this entire situation even worse, you know those mage hunters we met back in the last town we were in?
Rings a bell.
Yeah, one of them is still on our tail. He was with us in the inn last night. Fun fact.
Lovely.
Didn't technically do any magic. I can't do magic, so I should be fine.
Nice for you.
Did he just give you your gem eye?
Yeah, some imposing centaur figure. I didn't get his name, but yeah.
From what you recall about that situation, you two were just introduced. You guys had a decent conversation, and the next thing you know, he's just offering, "Hey," it just is like a drunk kind of decision. Do you want me to give you a new eye thing?
Totally something Cassius would do.
But you don't remember any sort of deal being struck between that.
Okay. Well, I wasted all you guys' time with this tree. What next?
Well, next for a segue, we are going to take a 5-minute break.
Thank you.
God damn it, Cassius!
I'll be right back.
You get my
Cassius.
child drunk and then you get another child.
He's gonna be a great father.
Oh,
Now he's the daddy of the group.
no, he's already a bad father. He just abandoned his kid.
Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. I'll be back.
Doing great.
Everything's still up. We got a 5-minute timer up. I'll be right back. I need food.
Also, I was right. Somebody did get lost. You got lost in the Feywild for a whole year. I was right. I'm a prophet. That's how it works. That's exactly how this works. Oh. God fucking damn it, Cassius.
So, at least the gambling worked, you know. Got mini gold pieces.
Okay. Anyone not here? If you are not here, please speak up. Okay, Chris is here. Jack's here. Is Anna here?
Oh, I thought you were saying not to speak up.
Well, now I'm saying differently. Matt here. Matt is
I'm here
bro.
as well.
He's here, but he's not with his kid, is he?
No, he is not.
I'm a terrible father.
You're a terrible influence. You should
Just
not
wait,
have
just
become
wait
a
for the child
parent.
support, man.
Wisdom is my drop stat.
Anyways,
I live in fear.
as you guys stand around this real head scratcher, what are you guys going to do now? Finding out that Cassius likely has a child now, and he was likely not on this plane. Don't everyone speak up at once.
Should we start looking for your grandfather?
Yeah, no, we might as well find one family member.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to have been here or left here.
I mean,
What's the
He
thing?
came here to talk to, I think, a ship captain or a mine owner. I don't know which one it was. I know it was somewhere here, and I know it was one of them, but I don't know who it was. I wasn't really listening. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
We can try the docks first, see if anybody knows anything.
Okay. Do you have some of those flyers with this face on it?
Yeah, I have one, yeah.
Okay. Go canvas the docks.
Canvas.
Someone roll me a d6.
Is there even a mine in this area? There should be, right? Maybe.
No. Not that you're aware of.
Cassius rolled a 4 first.
Roll a 4 first, okay. Roll me a d4, Cassius. You get sucked back into the Feywild. No.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Child support payments now, please.
Anyways, you guys head over to the docks, where it is bustling. This is definitely the center of this town. And you guys begin. How do you want to go about this? How do you want to go about finding good old grandpa? Start asking people randomly. Try to ask important looking people. What you doing?
I'm gonna go bug some fishermen. Because those are my people.
Okay.
I heard these folks do my job for me, so I'm just gonna follow the one who knows what they're doing.
Fair
I
enough.
will
You're
take
paying.
the piece of paper from you.
Cassius
Yeah.
can't focus on anything right now.
Cassius just kind of had his whole world rocked there. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Find a group of fishermen.
It's easy enough to find. You see some packing up to set off.
Perfect.
You approach a dwarven fella who's loading up some bait. Hey,
Hello.
you're an interesting one.
That's what they tell me.
Hey, you looking for work?
No, we're on a job. I'm actually
Alright.
looking for some information.
Ain't got much, but I'll see what I can help you with.
I'll show him the picture. Yeah. Fisherman to fisherman. We're looking for these two people. Seen them around?
Hey, I seen the old looking feller. Came here about a week or so ago, I think.
Okay.
Only saw him walking by the docks.
Do you know who we might have talked to?
Hey, best help I can give you is talking to the guild master.
Sounds good. Where would they
knows,
be?
Most of the people around here. He points up the hill over by the building kind of overlooking the docks. They'll be up there. And, be careful. There might be a little more security around. I'm not really sure how that whole thing's working out.
Something go down?
Human guy who grabs some tackle away from him, tosses it in. Hey, he kind of puts air quotes around this. Pirates robbed the guildmaster's storage house. Says they took a bunch of money. But then again, knowing who these pirates probably just the sea hounds. They want to mean bad, but they don't do anything bad. It's really weird. They're like the worst pirates ever. Like, yeah, they rob the bank, but the money always gets back in there.
Yeah.
Evasion.
Master
Thank
keep
you.
them on a leash.
Well, fair seas. Good luck on your harvest.
Hey, good luck to you all.
Head off.
Go up.
You guys heading over to the guildmaster's house or something else first?
Yeah, I'd say Guildmasters is probably our best next stop, unless someone opposes.
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds good. Let's
Do
go.
it.
You guys head over there. And there you see, approaching this very nice building, with an attached lighthouse to it and everything. It seems like it looks like a mansion with a lighthouse attachment to the side. It's very bizarre looking,
That's neat.
but definitely looks like there's some money there. You are greeted by 2 guards at the bottom of this hill. One dwarf, one half elf. Dwarf speaks up first. Hello, how can we help you? Have an appointment with the guildmaster.
We do not. We would like to talk to him. We're looking for a missing persons. Heard he might be a good lead for information.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm real good at these guys.
17,
Yeah, you're
not
really
bad.
good. That's
Oh,
good.
Amazing.
He looks over you all. Any weapons? Put them in the trunk here. Points to a trunk on the inside of the wall. Let him know you're coming.
Okay.
Put
Thanks.
my dagger in the box.
I'll put a lot of things down.
Gun, another gun, another gun, another gun.
Gun, some axes, a dagger.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah,
all my
I'll put
blades.
My axe and my dagger in. That's it. I'm a
Veronica
silversmith.
cuts off her hands and puts them in.
Yeah, of course.
Anyways, Mel even puts in a dagger. You guys make your way up to Guild House, where the door opens and there is a man in kind of servant attire, got an apron on, kind of almost burlap kind of clothing, but fairly nice, kind of odd texture clothing. Human male greets you. Yes, guards told us you were coming in. Guildmaster will be out in a moment.
Thank you.
He leads you all in, leads you to a sitting area, where inside you can see several other individuals going about just their business, talking to one another. Uh, some talking business more you can hear, some just kind of shooting the shit. Various kinds of people here.
They're cool to talk.
He sits you down, and he gestures to some cups in front of you all. It's in this very nice... It kind of reminds you of a hunting lodge in a sense. Wishes to some teacups in front of you. Tea for anyone?
Yes. Yes, please. What kind of tea is it?
This is Marble Horse brand.
Oh, the best.
Goes through and pours you each a cup.
It doesn't make you hallucinate, does it?
No,
No.
not unless,
Okay.
not unless you add some
I'll
different
have some then.
ingredients.
Well, no, it's just. Never mind. It's a
He's
long
been having
story.
a rough day. Or year. We're not really sure.
Ah. All right, then I'll fetch the master for you.
Thank you.
He pours you each a cup of
Likewise.
tea. You guys enjoy it. Very nice, very soothing. About 3 minutes later, he is accompanied by a very extravagant, very tall, high elven male. Black hair, jet black hair, going all the way down to his lower back. Fancy robes. Kind of reminds you of when you first met Cassius, but mostly greens and blues. Ah, hello. I am Merchant Guildmaster Cray Tumlio. I was told you requested my assistance.
Yes. One of the fishermen down at the dock said you might be able to help us. We're looking for these two individuals, and I'll slide the paper over towards where he's standing.
Oh my. And what is your affiliation with these two men?
He's my
Point to Ianthe.
grandfather, and Sebas is our servant.
He looks to you with an extremely confused expression.
I'm adopted.
Make a persuasion check.
19.
Oh. You must be Ianthe.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you,
It's
dear.
the first time somebody knew my name. Hi.
Yes, your grandfather actually talked about you quite a bit. I
That's
just didn't
good to
recognize you, mainly just not expecting,
The blue thing.
yes.
Yeah.
But, yes, your grandfather was here. Came here about a week ago, spent 2 days. He was researching, something one of the fishers found.
Right.
He took out an office here to research it. I guess the reason you're here is that he didn't return home.
Well, he hasn't sent any word even when he came here. He hasn't said anything about, and it's just I was stuck at home alone, and yeah. So now I'm here.
He's looking over the paper, Ian. I'm not sure about this gentleman, though. I'm familiar with your grandfather. I've talked to him once or twice before this meeting. Not certain about this gentleman, though.
Just went with
Indicating
him.
Sebas.
He usually goes with grandfather. Maybe he was just busy doing something or whatever.
Perhaps.
I don't
I'm
know.
not aware of anyone mentioning him.
Don't really know what grandfather does in his spare time with Sebas anyway. But yeah.
Anyways,
Maybe
I haven't seen him since I believe he was finished with his research. I'm not entirely certain. he said that he'll be back tomorrow, and that's all I remember. Figure that something must have come up.
Is this office still available? Can we look at it?
Yes, it is still open. It's not his personal office, but he was using it temporarily.
Yeah.
Haven't moved anything out that was his, just in case.
Would you allow us to
Oh, yes,
look
yes.
it over?
I'll accompany you there.
Wonderful.
He begins leading you up to the second floor of this building, away from everyone else. You do see another door open, looks like an office, and you see two individuals chatting, one selling by. And he takes the door over. Opening it, there are various bookshelves and everything, along with a very large desk. It kind of looks like a meeting room / office kind of deal, with two seats close to the door and one seat by a desk by a window. Here's the office he was using. Now that I think about it, excuse me one moment. I'll let you look around. I have to go ask some questions.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
He
Oh.
quickly shuffles off.
Shall we look at what he was researching, Ianthe?
Yeah. Let's take a look, see.
Go ahead and both of you make an investigation check, or one with advantage, your choice.
How would you like
Go
to
for
do
it.
this?
Go for it.
Advantage?
I'll help you.
Alrighty. Oh,
16.
16!
You find some notes. You also just find a sack of just kind of travel supplies. Nothing in those travel supplies that are necessarily odd. A lot of you actually saw him leave with. But looking through the notes, you do see some writings about his arrival in Arakzar. Him noting that he's taken our office in this location. And then it mentions something about an artifact. He says it is spherical in nature. Only about a little smaller than a basketball. Of course, he doesn't put it that way, but I'm
I
horrible
know
with sizes.
sports. Totally know how big a basketball is.
Oh wait, you guys are in Britain.
Oh no, that's
a
not the
football?
issue
No,
here.
no, no,
The
there's
basketball's
basketball
are
in
the
Britain.
same
It's
size.
just
I don't
Hannah
know how
doesn't
they're...
know what a basketball is. That's all. Like there are basketballs here. Don't
I
worry.
mean, I've
Slightly
touched the
too big
basketball before,
to
but
fit
I've
in your
touched...
hand.
The last time I
Yes.
touched the basketball was when I was like 10 or something.
Well, just remember that.
Sports.
But he mentions it is made entirely of glass, very thick glass. It had a worn golden cage around it, just to help it stand properly. The worn gold seems to be from just time under the ocean. But he said the peculiar thing is, there was a stone sealed within this glass. A dull purple stone. Says identifying it was impossible, other than the glass itself. The glass seemed to be near indestructible. Having held up all this time, being spotlessly clean, seems to hold up. So finding out what this stone is has been an issue. He can date it back to pre-Elven Empire.
Sold.
That's about the end of his research on that. He does have another note saying about where he's coming and going. One note being that he was going to be addressing the captain that brought in the artifact. A Captain Breck, the journeyman. Breck, Brekth, by the way. And the ship is the journeyman.
All right.
And there are no notes after that.
That's the
Nothing
last-
mentioning
Nothing.
Sebas.
No, not even mentions of Sebas.
I mean, why would it? It's his research notes. So this probably wouldn't be mentioned in there
Well,
anyway.
it's like a journal. He had comings and goings too. So
But it's
There's
soon,
comings and
so
goings of like going to the tavern and everything for a drink and everything. It's a pretty well laid out description of what's going on. Nothing catches your eye. It's out of the ordinary.
does it look like the artifact was here in the office?
Make an investigation check. It's kind of hard to say because some things have been cleaned up in this area. It just his stuff is kind of moved over to the side. But it seems reasonable that it was likely in here with him researching it.
Hmm. Where did it go?
well, the best lead we have so far is to go to this captain, right? Find the ship and maybe see whether he talked to my grandfather before he disappeared, or, well, whether grandfather even met with this guy. You know?
I mean, I don't think your grandfather planned on being gone for long. He didn't bring his stuff with him.
Yeah. I mean, he should be fine, right? He taught me everything I know, so he should be fine. Probably. Hopefully.
Really?
I mean, he's totally fine. He's just missing.
His eye kind of gets big. Do you think he could have gone where I went?
Well, grandfather knows a lot about a lot of things, so I don't think he would have just gone willy-nilly into the Feywild. Because we both know it's a dangerous place, and it's not a good...
Dangerous.
You've lost a year of your life and barely remember any of it.
I
You
do
have a
remember
child.
some of it.
And you don't know who that child looks like, or is, or where they are, or...
Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. I was just chatting. Some of the guards and staff. I mistakenly believe that the sphere was returned. It is not here.
You know who took it?
My only assumption can be Mr. Elric.
Okay.
I do not wish to believe it was him, but he is the only person that had access to it.
Was it kept here in the room? Or
There was a
it...
safe in an undisclosed location. Well, I know the location, but I don't wish to spread that information out.
And it's secure still? This safe?
But that's the interesting part. It is not secure. Apparently, about a few days ago, they found one of the safe doors unlocked, and it happened to be the safe containing the artifact Mr. Elk was researching.
Oh. Alright. Hey. Uh, this isn't good. Yeah,
Please, I do
this
not
isn't good.
wish to pin any blame on your grandfather, for he has been a very good man to me and my staff. But it does appear that he may be involved in this. I wish you luck in finding him, and I would hope that you would be able to return the sphere, if at all possible.
That's the
Maybe.
plan.
Yeah.
Do you know if Brecht or the journeyman is around? Due back soon?
I believe it is important now. He pulls a roster out from his side. Yes, the journeyman is here, but I would be very careful. They are the ones that brought me the sphere, but they are pirates.
Yeah.
So watch yourself. Call themselves
Thank you.
Chimera Bones.
Chimera bones? Where?
Please, watch your back. They're one of the rowdier bunch that come here.
Thank you for the warning and the assistance.
Very good. Is there any other questions that you have of me?
Have you
Ian.
seen this bald man with a mustache, kind of similar to my friend over here? Like, not a mustache, but like a beard. Just totally bald, beard, fancy cloak. Well, strange cloak, weird cloak.
Oh yes, I
Well,
believe he's one.
distinctive cloak.
I believe he's one of the mage hunters.
Yeah,
Yes, they have been in town for about a week or so now.
week or so.
I believe they actually talked to your grandfather.
Did they?
Yes. Apparently,
Thanks so
he's very
much.
well acquainted with him.
Alright. Alright.
Thank you. We'll be out of your hair.
Not a problem. Take any more time you need. Please enjoy.
I do.
Does he leave the room?
He does back out.
Okay. Can I do one last check and see if there's like any like thing hidden in the desk or compartments that might have been not
Make
obvious?
another investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that up.
You do find one compartment, but it just seems to be like a very small thing. It's got a little bit of cash in there.
Okay,
I'll leave it. Let's go.
let's go. Well,
Go talk to some pirates.
yeah. Yeah. This is fine. This is totally fine.
Yep.
Frustrated, I'm like, of course now I don't have an eye patch on.
I can
I mean,
find you one before we go to the pirates.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard to find one here.
You think they'll like the gem eye? How does it look?
Creepy.
Little off-putting, but
Yeah.
But I think that's the charm of it, you know? Maybe pirates like the creepy appeal of a moving gem eye. Maybe
I mean-
they'll be looking for the next entrance to the Feywild to make.
You could always buy an eye patch anyway.
If you'd
There's
like.
nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
If it's really become that much of like an integral part, then by all means you can just
Of my identity? No.
Yeah.
Not
Identity.
quite.
Good pun. Needed to lighten up.
I'll see how the gem goes. If I get a lot of weird stares, maybe I'll go back to the eye patch.
Hmm.
You guys head down to the docks again?
Yep. For that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir. Aye, Captain.
As you guys are beginning to head out, passing by a front
Collect our
desk.
stuff.
What?
We'll make sure we collect our stuff before we leave.
On the way out, you do see the young man who escorted you in, talking to a golden dragonborn woman, who hands him over a chest and says, "Here's from the Sea Hounds." Like, of course. He just takes the chest and takes it to another room.
Mm.
And you guys continue your way down to the docks again.
Yep.
I want someone to roll me a d6, please.
Ooh.
6.
Roll me that d4.
4.
Four. Oh, 2, I guess.
That's 2.
Oh, 2. I double clicked it back, so my mouse does that.
Rip.
Oh, rude.
Oof.
As you guys are making your way to the docks, you suddenly hear whistles abound. You hear a bell ringing, and you hear, "Stop the bastard!"
Oh.
And you see a black-haired man, pulled tight into a bun, half-elf, with a smooth, sharp beard, kind of a lanky build, has a tricorn hat on, running down the road with a box under his arm. And behind him, several very rough-looking individuals, along with some guards.
Is he running
Gonna watch.
towards us?
He is running in your direction.
Can I pull out my net and get ready to throw it at him?
A smile on his face, he looks back to the crowd that's chasing him. It looks back to you, and a look of "oh shit" on his face. Make an attack roll with your net.
Yay! That's
11. That is a miss. As you throw out your net, he is able to sidestep it and pushes past you guys. Excuse me.
Damn it.
And
Oh, you tried.
you see him running past you guys along an alleyway by the docks. You lose sight of him.
Well, yeah, he'll be too fast for me.
And the mob that's chasing him down goes around you guys, just ignoring you and just trying to chase this guy down.
I'll pick up my net.
Been one of the Sea Hounds. Well,
You
at least
did-
somebody very funny.
As he was passing, you did see like a shoulder cape, and it did have a. You're not quite. Make a history check. No, not history. A nature check.
Dog.
Sorry.
Mermaid dog. Nature. Oh, 8.
It does look like a mermaid dog on his shoulder.
Nice.
Hobbs, you would better understand it as a seal.
Oh, okay. Ianthe, do you start talking about a mermaid dog? And I was like, that's a seal, but you know, whatever.
I wouldn't be talking. I would have just said a mermaid dog. That would have been the end. I don't know anything about mermaid dogs.
I think it's a seal.
Pretty cool though. Is that another
Anyways.
name for a mermaid dog?
How?
Are they two different things?
No, it's a seal.
And the seal isn't a mermaid dog?
There aren't mermaid dogs.
Why can't there be mermaid dogs?
They're seals.
You can teach them tricks like you could teach a dog tricks.
They're sea dogs. That's a mermaid dog.
Okay. You win.
Anyways, the angry mob has disappeared, along with the Sea Hound man. And you guys are free to head down to the docks now.
Let's head down.
Okay.
Maybe
Let's go
we'll
try
see
and
a
find
mermaid
this
dog.
boat.
God.
Along the way down to the docks. I would like you all to make a perception check.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh.
Hey,
Middle of
19, a
day.
7, and a
That's
4.
a natural one.
Looks like
You
I'm the
guys-
shortest, but got the most keen eyes.
You guys split up a little bit.
Right for me.
See if you can find the ship. And after a bit, Mahir brings you all up as he has found the journeyman. A galley ship where there seems to be not much activity going on currently, but it is stationed in one of the docks.
Should we try and find like the captain of this ship or something? He's probably on there, right?
Would be
think we'll have to-
nice.
I mean, we'd like to talk to him, but
What was his name,
they
Brad?
may not let us.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Well,
I'm sure I can sweet talk him into it.
Yeah.
Certainly try.
let's
Mhm.
approach.
You guys walk down the pier to the gangplank, where there is, Mahir didn't notice it at first, but there's a half-orc and a human man. They're lifting some stuff up into the ship. One turns around and greets you. Hello. Can we help you?
Yeah, we were just wondering if we could talk to your captain about some missing people we're on the look for.
Captain's out. Who's asking?
Well, I am. Would you like to be asking?
Well,
Well,
I
no
mean,
one
you're
I-
asking me here.
We're looking for Elric. He's missing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He yells up to the ship. Oi, Master Grapes. Got some people here looking for an Elric. After a moment, you guys hear loud thuds coming up to the side of the ship. It's about 5 feet taller than you from where it currently is. Coming over the side, you see a very large portal. A tortoise humanoid with a huge sword on the back and kind of a cloak wrapped halfway around the shell and some sashes. And a nifty little tricorn hat. Aye? How can I help you? Looking for Elric?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Haven't seen him in days.
Mm.
How many days?
2 or 3, I guess. Oh no, sorry, it's
Okay.
been like a couple.
And what
Uh,
was he last doing?
About a week.
A week.
I believe he was researching something for the captain. Had a deal with him. What business is it yours?
He
Point at
hasn't come
Ianthe.
back.
Yeah, it's her grandfather.
Family.
I'm pointing to Ianthe at this point.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Good luck.
Really? Yeah. Do you know when the captain's gonna come back?
He's not coming back today. Probably not tomorrow.
Can I
He's
insight
out.
check these people and see if they're lying?
Make an insight check. 16. Seems to be honest with the
Yeah.
captain's out issue, and maybe a little shaky on whether or not she's seen Elric recently. Not really certain on that. It's kind of hard to read a turtle.
Yeah.
If the captain's not coming back, do you know where he went?
Yep.
Would we be able to convince you to tell us that?
Listen, I'm the first mate. I'm not just gonna go giving out information like that.
We could pay you.
Huh?
We just want to talk to him.
She looks down at the two crewmates by you guys. Boys, on the ship. Those two walk the gangplank, head back up the ship. She makes her way down to you. She's easily about a foot taller than Hobbs and Cassius. All right. How much you got?
I will.
How does 40 copper sound?
Make a persuasion check.
Insulting.
This is an insulting offer.
4 silver pieces, that's not bad. Persuasion.
She takes a step right to you, Cassius. Do you think my loyalty's that thin?
Well,
Okay.
only
Awesome.
just met you,
I can-
but of
How
course I've got to
about-
lowball the first
I can-
offer.
How about 100 copper pieces?
I'll
Oh
give
my
you 3 gold pieces if you tell me where he is.
I like the cut of you.
I thought you would.
Show me the gold.
I'll hand her over 2 gold pieces. The other gold pieces when you tell me.
Where is it?
I'll hold it in my hand.
There?
Yep.
Take 15 now.
15?
Yeah, did I stutter?
Making sure I heard you right.
How about 10?
15, half now, half after I give you the information. That seems fair to me.
Okay.
So do you want 7
give
now
him-
or 8 now? Or do
I'll
you
hand
want
over
15?
the other.
15
5.
total.
So she's got 7 now.
Okay.
I'll give the other half, don't you worry. Give him bloody copper.
You said 30 gold, correct, Ianthe?
I said 3 gold.
It said
Oh,
3.
3 gold. Sorry,
I
I
said
completely misunderstood
3.
that. Okay,
Oh,
so you give her half the money.
Don't
Alright.
have 30 gold pieces only.
She looks up to the ship. Kind of motions you all to come in a little bit. Listen, we got a little place just south of here. Little cove. Used to be a military base. Now it's ours. He's chilling with the rest of the crew there. Good luck. She gives a pat on the shoulder to Mahir. Her big ass meaty hand just envelops his back. The rest of my money.
Oh, thanks. Oh, the rest of the money. Wait, how much was it in total again? 15 in total. So I will give
I'll hand over 11 gold pieces if you hand over 4, because the rest of mine's in copper. Actually, I could give her coppers.
yeah, how much I'm first wait, I'll pay 700 copper.
I feel like you're just trying to get rid of
how
some
much
money here,
more-
but okay.
At home? Wait, we need
Wait,
how
is-
much gold do we?
Is that enough?
That should be
That's-
7 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's 7 gold pieces. We owe 7.5, right?
That you need one more.
It's just 3 gold, guys.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
You're,
She
Oh,
just
we're
wants 3
going
gold.
back and forth now.
Oh,
I'm so
dude,
confused.
300.
You guys gave her 15 silver before, now she just needs another 15 silver.
Flipping
Okay.
heck.
This is
150 then. I'll give her 150 bloody copper pieces.
what has happened. I
Welcome
don't
to
know.
a few guys short where we can't do math.
What's the numbers?
These have moved
Well,
from
no.
gold.
We
these have
keep
moved from
switching what the
copper
total
to
is.
gold to
copper,
silver.
silver. What is happening? Okay, I'm giving 150 copper pieces.
Okay,
There.
there's 15 silver. Good. We're good, right? We're good.
We good. We
I
good.
hope
Yeah.
so.
Let's go.
Because I completely
We're
lost what was
leaving.
going on
Run.
there. Okay, so,
We're leaving. All right. Oh,
Gee.
but here, if you, I'll give you back the 150 copper pieces with 8 on top.
Oh wow, with 8.
Gee.
Yeah, with
Oh.
8 on top.
Well,
she quickly
thank you
counts
very
the
much.
coins.
One
Puts it in a little
470.
satchel. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
You too.
She begins walking back up the gangplank. And by the time she reaches the top, she turns around. Oh, I'll let him know you're coming, by the way.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
She just starts laughing and walking back off to the ship.
This is gonna go great.
I doubt they will.
I'm gonna die.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Are we collecting our people, or are we gonna leave them here?
Well, we're going into a den of rough around the edges, somewhat skirting around the law, seafaring people.
And
Do you want to die?
I never want to die.
I'd suggest taking some extra backup, even if it's the child and an old man.
Severely
Mel's
disabled
with you guys, by the
child.
way.
Oh, he is?
Oh, Mel
I
is
know we
with
left
us.
him behind.
No, you have breakfast
Oh,
with
it's
you guys and
Reggie's
everything.
too. Yeah, he did. It's
Oh.
Reggie's
He's
still in
doing on a
bed.
wall.
He didn't listen to me. That's
No, he was hungry enough. He still
you hanging in
looks a bit
there,
rough.
Mel. You know the problem is you only had one.
Yes, no!
You were gone for a year.
He
Shut up.
just looks up to you with dead eyes. He just turns to eye. I'm sorry for not listening.
No worries. No worries.
Okay.
Look, I had two, and I
Life is
woke up
about
perfectly
learning
fine.
from your mistakes.
A year later.
Says
Mr.
you.
Cassius, you're a really bad influence. And I was raised by bandits.
Mel.
Wow.
Well, Mel, whenever you grow up and want to have a good time again, you know where to find me.
Mel, I'll show you better alcohol that you can drink by the barrel and feel fine the next day.
I prefer that.
Just gives you a light buzz, it's fine. Or I'll
Anyway.
teach you to hold in your alcohol. Because Cassius certainly can't,
It's clearly.
clearly.
Mhm.
So, what are you guys gonna be doing now? Gonna go get Captain Reggie, or
Yeah,
Leave him
should
there
we
to
drag
sleep it off?
Captain Reggie out?
We're gonna...
Drag him out.
Maybe we should
Keep
take
him
a day to
screaming.
sleep it off and prepare to die.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Sure.
Probably. Maybe. Right?
I mean, as long as we don't fight them.
I mean, it's like, what, noonish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
still
lot of
afternoon.
the day left.
Yeah.
We're just going there to ask some questions.
Isn't
Yeah.
that what we're trying to do?
In
Find
their
your
secret
grandfather.
hideout.
Yeah. Let's suggest getting an eye patch for that eye before we head into a.
I just love that we're rolling on session 5 and Cassius's character art is so out of date.
Yep.
No red cloak.
No
Hell,
more
we'll
eye
change of
patch.
outfit.
A year,
Year
old.
Longer beard.
As a kid now.
Cassius, you have noticed you are getting some strange looks. Like, no one's really even noticing the eye thing until they actually look closer.
The
But your
leaf thing.
attire is very odd.
It's very free flowing. It's airy. It feels nice.
It is very
I don't think I'm gonna
naturalistic.
change.
Huh.
But, you guys are heading back to the inn now?
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll go get Reggie.
As you guys make your way from the pier back onto the docks, you see over in one of the alleyways where you believed a certain sea hound ran. You see a large figure kicking one good solid kick to the leg of a now hatless figure that stole that box. And it looks like they beat the crap out of him. After that one good kick, that guy just walks away, grumbling.
Not a very good pirate.
Are we being tailed, by the way?
Make a perception check.
Feel like we might be getting tailed. Disadvantage. 7.
No, everything seems about right. Everyone's going about their day from what you can tell.
Lovely. Perfect. Let's get going. Totally ignore the box. Interesting stuff.
As you guys go by this alleyway with the kicked man, he just looks at you. Help me, please. He's got a
Why?
bloody nose. He's missing a tooth now. His
Oh, no.
his pointed beard is now gangly. His man bun has been dispersed.
Crap. Can I ask him what he did?
Yeah, that's not really important now, is it?
Depends on what it is.
He stole a box of things.
Well, I heard that pirates acquired some magical sword, and I wanted to take it for my crew. Turns out it was just a box of figs.
Why did you steal a box of figs?
I thought it was the sword
What?
in the box. I was wrong. They were wrong, and they kicked the crap out of me.
Ah,
Well, I'm glad you got that figured out.
did you learn your lesson?
You can see him close his eyes, take a deep breath, wipe the blood from his nose. Kind of, while crumbled on the ground, kind of gets a better bit of a posture. As captain of the Sea Hounds, I never learn.
That's beautiful.
That is the way.
Let's go
Pretty
help them.
dumb.
Wow.
I like the conviction, you know? You gotta give credit for the conviction.
Listen, I'm still working on a slogan for the crew and everything, but it's more like we're still gonna steal stuff. Just be a little more vigilant on what we steal. No?
I think you had a good slogan with "We never learn."
Thank you.
Yeah, that's probably a better one.
Good slogan. I do enjoy learning. I must say there is something good about learning, but it is kind of clean.
Listen, he begins staggering to his feet. He's
Go
wobbly.
help him up. Go help him
Thank you.
up. Yeah. Just don't bleed over my dress. I just got it cleaned.
My name is Captain Steed Tumleo. I am the captain of the Good Girl, captain of the Seahound Pirates.
See? You only call a Murdog a good girl. This is just proving my theory. Well, it's not a theory, it's actually fact.
What's she calling a Murdog?
A seal.
It's a Murdog.
He looks over to his little cloak. I like that.
Of course you do.
You're a genius.
Well,
You can bleed over my dress all you want.
listen, he's kind of wiping the dirt and blood off of him.
I'll go help him out with, dab him with my cloak. Just get rid of.
Thank you. You're all too kind. Listen, my crew, I'm not sure if this is your thing, if sea life is for you, but I would be happy to have you aboard.
We're looking for a missing person right now, but
We might take
keep
you
that
up
in
on
mind.
one.
Yes, the
You're
other
working already. For a missing
gentleman met.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do go on.
Hobbs, do you want to show him the paper?
Okay, I'll hold up the paper to it. We're looking for these people.
Oh, Mr. Elric. Pleasant fellow.
Genius! This is
I,
perfect.
Talked to my father quite a bit about him when he was here a couple times. I've never talked to him much. I've met him in the tavern once. Talked to him a little bit. You must be Ianthe.
It's great. Well, yeah. Hi.
The old man did not shut up about you.
I'm glad he didn't. No. He remembered.
Oh, guy, he's missing. He stands at a bit of attention, but still a bit wobbly. His leg kind of gives out a little bit.
I'm just gonna hold him up, prop him up.
As captain of the Sea Dogs, Sea Hounds, I think I got kicked in the head a little bit there. You have the unwavering support of my crew in your endeavor. This could be a concussion talking, I'm not sure.
I'll take any help I can get.
Going to a secret cove for other pirates.
Yes, it used to be a military facility of some sort.
Oh.
And
Oh. Talk about the Chimera Bones.
yes.
Yup.
He pulls away from Ianthe and begins staggering over towards the piers. I don't know these people. Don't know these people, and he looks back at you and gives you a head motion towards one of the ships. And he kind of mouths to you, Cassie, so you can tell he's saying, "Meet here at night."
Okay.
Okay.
You're so
Wow.
Let's go get Reggie. And do something for the rest of the day, I guess.
As
We
you
need
guys
to
casually
make
walk off, he is limping heavily back towards the ship.
Lovely.
Guess since we're not leaving, can I go shopping?
Yes, you can go shopping.
I'd like
Shopping
to
trip.
find, if I can, materials to try and make a net launcher
Okay.
for my musket.
it probably wouldn't be for your musk. You probably have to make a whole other contraption for that.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
But you can find the materials
Start working on it.
for, we'll say, 10 gold pieces.
Okay. Wonderful.
And if you wish to take the rest of the day to work on that, you can. Because you guys are just having whatever
Yeah.
you want time until if you're going to meet with the Sea
Okay.
Hounds or if you guys are just going to
Yeah.
go off the cove, whatever.
Let's see what the Seahounds want. So, yeah, I'll find a space and start tinkering.
Come back to you in just a second. What's everyone else doing during this little bit of downtime?
Like to get together with Ianthe, her being the wizardy girl that she is. I'll offer you money or whatever. I figure you know how to identify things, and I pull out the rapier that I got a couple days ago.
You're not doing this out in the open after I told you there's a mage hunter in town, right?
I'm assuming you guys went back to the inn to do this.
Yeah, I figured we went somewhere.
You guys said you're
Hobbs
going
was
back to the
doing
inn to
his
get Reggie
thing.
and everything.
Yeah, I can get that sorted for you. You can just stick around. This will take me like 10 minutes to get a look
Excellent.
at it.
Does it cost you anything? I'd be more than willing to
No,
compensate.
I've already got the components for this specific thing. Speaking of this specific thing, Mel, do you want to watch? It'll be a learning opportunity, at least.
Yeah. With him being dead-eyed, suffering through the previous night,
Magic
eyes-
beats hangovers.
his eyes just glisten like, yeah, magic, yeah, I could do that. That's something I could do.
But before we do that, I need to find like a general goods store or like a stationery shop to pick up 2 journals for myself and Mel.
Okay.
Run out for you guys if you want.
Sure. Yeah. I just need one to start writing some things for some of my experiments I'm doing. And Mel could use with another journal to write in to do whatever he wants in.
Yeah, atop, looking through his spell book, there are spells there, but there's also just random-ass drawings.
Yeah.
Dragons and stuff like that. Just anything a 14-year-old kid bored in the woods would draw.
Same.
But to get a
Okay.
book or journal, whatever, would be 4
Yes.
gold apiece.
Okay.
And what else
I'll
were you wanting?
say
Sorry.
I'll say I ran out. I left the rapier for you guys, and I went out to just get you guys each a gift. So you said 4 gold apiece?
Yes, 4 gold apiece. And given the
So I'll just-
location, it'd be pretty easy to haggle if you want to do that.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
Cassius is not too fond of spending 4 gold on a journal, so he'll be like, "What kind of deals you got?"
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. 9.
Dang it.
Listen,
5 gold apiece.
listen, your buddy. I can do 400 copper apiece.
Is that it?
That's it.
I feel like I'm robbing you. All right, fine.
Rob me
400
blind,
copper
Jar.
apiece. Okay.
Go ahead and mark
I
that
figured it.
8 gold
I
out.
pay him 800 copper pieces.
No. Oh, okay. Didn't mean
Just
that literally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
That's
that was
Cassius spends
dredge.
3 hours.
Yep.
But now you get them the journals pretty quickly and head back to the inn. Or you and Hobbs actually went out to while he's getting supplies as well. You guys head back to the inn, regroup with the rest of them. Hobbs, go ahead and make me a Tinker Tools check.
Okie dokie.
18. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll have him make another one here in a second. Anything else anyone wants to do?
Mahir's probably just gonna go into the room, check
Huh?
on what's his name, Reggie.
Reggie's
And
actually
also-
up. He's sitting at the desk.
Oh,
He's
is he?
drinking a cup
Oh.
of tea right now. Oh,
Ah, sorry.
hello there.
Hello, how are you feeling, Reggie?
I'm feeling fine.
Ah, that's nice. Well, good on you. Then I'm gonna head up onto my bed and start reading my book.
All right.
Tremendous Terry's Tips and Tricks. And
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
Cassius, while they're doing their magic-y and researchy shit, what are you doing? Are you just watching?
Kind of sitting and watching now that, magic kind of fascinates him.
Okay.
Right.
And Ianthe, you're casting Identify on the rapier.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure the door is closed and that the windows are closed. It's like mid-afternoon nap.
Understandable. It's an N too, so that's not too weird.
Yeah. We've been drinking last night. It's understandable.
Mel and Cassius are both looming over you, watching every move that you make for this Identify spell.
It requires a pearl on the feather, and I have the pearl, which is nice. And there's the identify spell. And I'll just draw out a small.
We'll say that you have the feather.
Yeah. Doesn't cost any. Or I could just use one from my cat.
I don't know if that works, but go for it.
You know what? For
Oh,
the sake
pardon me?
of flavoring, sure, why not?
I have a lot of flavors from them. Yeah. Oh,
Summon your cat, pluck a feather from it. Meow.
that's a lot. Yeah. I'll draw out the ritual circle for it in chalk on my cloak and sit down with the sword and the pearl in my hand.
Okay.
Just so it's easier to clean it up.
Holding the pearl, you begin chanting arcane language. You crush the pearl in your hand like it's nothing. And you sprinkle it over the ritual circle. And
It
hold
doesn't
the...
consume the pearl.
Okay.
Otherwise it'd be very, very bad. It
No.
doesn't. It doesn't say it consumes it.
It's just
Okay. Sorry.
she has to
It
have.
does. You do not crush it, but
An
you hold it
expensive pearl.
extremely tightly as though you were going to crush it.
Don't have the strength for that.
The crushing was magical, by the way. Just like, ooh, arcane power. But
Arcane power.
gripping the pearl tight, holding the rapier over the circle. Ian's eyes open, and the irises glow bright blue as she's almost acting like she's reading something in midair. This is a Moonglow rapier. It'll act as though as a torch, shedding light up to 30 feet for bright, an additional 30 feet of dim. Anytime that it is in shadows or darker. That's it.
Basically what it says on the tin. You know all its effects already. There's nothing more special about it than it's a magic torch sword. Looks cool.
Yeah. I had noticed whenever I stepped into the dark it glowed, and well, I just wanted to see if there were any other properties.
But if you find anything more magical, I can always check that out for you too. Doesn't
Thanks.
cost me anything than what it already cost me initially. But yeah. Did you take notes, Mel?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
I still need to copy a little bit.
Alright. Tell me when you're done copying and I'll remove the chalk residue, because we don't want to get caught, guys. I don't want to die yet.
He quickly sketches out the arcane symbols. Alright, I think I got it.
Alright. And I'll cast Prestidigitation on my cloak just to clean it up of all the dirt and the blood and the chalk.
Good idea.
Beautiful. And you.
Okay. So, Hobbs, if you can make me one more Tinker Tools check.
Yes, sir.
23.
Nice.
I would say with that, and being this is a fairly simple contraption, you easily make yourself a net launcher.
Nice.
Nice.
I will give you the stats on it later today.
That's right.
But as of right now, Jack, you were needing to leave it too, correct?
Yes, if that's okay.
It's fine.
Around
We're at a point now where if you guys want to call it now, we can. What's the
Yeah,
next thing I'll be
Yeah,
doing?
and then
is
Nathan
Start
can
with
be
the
with us.
pirate thing next time. That sounds
And
good.
Nathan's
Yeah.
gonna be with us to play Vonnie
Yeah.
and help us in case we die or are close
She
to
did
death.
help us this episode. We all made money off of her.
It's
I
true.
made the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to risk getting shanked for my gold.
Yeah.
I'll let you all fill Nathan into what happened with his character, but otherwise Veronica just tagged along with you guys.
Okay.
But anyways, sorry for starting down early, people. Jack has a thing that he's doing, and also I think we're at a pretty good stop point for today.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Off to see some pirates next week.
everyone loves some good pirate adventures, right?
Yeah.
I do like the captain of the good girl. He's a good boy.
He likes merdogs.
Merry dogs are great. There's no such thing as seals anymore, Hobbs. Seals don't exist in this world. It's only merry dogs from now on.
Okay.
You need to make note of that.
I made a note of that. Everyone, thank you for listening in. If we have any people here, I have not checked the chat at all.
Yep. There's
a
some
couple
people
people.
here.
There's
Yeah.
Oh,
some
good.
people here.
Hello.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
everybody.
you guys watching. Thank you.
We
Thanks,
got
man.
episode 3 of Adventures in Anqkorveil coming out here in about an hour on YouTube. We'll send it out to
Woo.
when that's live. We got the podcast starting up. We got episode 1 of that.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, Chris is getting that arranged, so I don't have to do it. Yay!
Yeah.
The only two people who actually do work in this group.
And this coming Tuesday, hopefully, 2 Brits versus will actually be 2 Brits versusing something.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
But I think today went really well. You guys got a feel out for the city. Very nice. You met some interesting individuals. You got a
Cassie's
good
got
lead
a
on
girl
Grandpa.
pregnant.
Yep, that happened fast.
Yep.
Time flies, my
I
guy.
found the
time
love of my
flies.
life. Spent a
It
year
seemed
with
like it was
her,
just a
and
minute.
Kicked out.
I gotta
Yep.
find my child.
But
Every
anyways,
time you describe somebody wearing a beard and a cloak, I'm like, is that my child all grown up?
No, that's a mage
Are they
hunter.
already an adult now?
the Mage Hunter is your child. You saw him before he was birthed. It was written in the
This is why
stars.
he hates magic.
He doesn't understand it.
Anyways, we'll look back into that story eventually, possibly, maybe. But I think right now we got some pirates to deal with and rescuing a grandpa from wherever he is. Who knows? Maybe he's in the Feywild. having
Maybe.
children. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go, right?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you all.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you. Come again, everyone. But
We'll
here,
be
play us
better
out.
next
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna go
promise
raid
we'll be
another
better next
D&D
time.
channel.
Dun, dun,
We'll,
dun.
we're gradually working to make things better. Eventually, we'll be decent.
Eventually.
Goodbye, everyone.